I am the chronicler. I shall record your adventures in my book of legends. Tell me of your deeds.
Alright, let's play Fallout New Vegas. I tried to do a scientist run earlier, and I posted a video, but the game got stuck at a point, and I patched it, and it still got stuck at the point where the chick wouldn't give me an offer to join the invite, or ask me if it one of us or not, and then it wouldn't get. I had the Vault 2 perk. Shit's fried. I don't feel like messing with patches and shit, so I'm gonna try to look at the Way of the Warrior. If I don't know where the fuck was in.
Make the play, kid. Come on! Come on!
After the water.
Yes! Tear into him! Go, kid, go!
Oh. Asian? No, not you. Caucasian? Yeah. Yeah, survivalist. Oh, I like that. Gunslinger. Rough beard. I like the rough beard. Yeah, there we go. Hairstyle. Oh yeah, I like that. This be your character? Yeah, that's my character. That's my character.
That was the best play I have seen in years, kid. The whole vault is singing your praise this season. Looks like Bragg's Patriots put another trophy on the shelf, thanks to you. Now, I've been told you've got a career to look forward to. You made the final touchdown of the season, so that should give you just about any job you want in here. Shame you can't put it to real use out in the wasteland. With a backbone like that, you could do a lot of good up top. You're welcome. And don't call me sir. I work for a living. Oh, great. You came back a moron. Thanks, coach, sir. Come on, kid. Put together a damn sentence, for God's sake. Jesus Christ. You know, you always have been my star player, despite how numb you are. I was talking to Chevy up in the security department. Those half-wits in the overseer's office actually want to put you to work in maintenance. Idiots don't know what kind of special mind you've got. How would you like to work for Vault Security instead of those crap scrubbers?
Hell yeah.
I am. And I suppose you're a genuine patriot. I've never been a big fan of our benevolent Vault Tech overlords. I'm here to represent democracy and the American way. We're gonna bring America back to glory. How about it, kid? Hey, kid, before you go, I want to ask you something. You were born in the wasteland, from what I understand. Now, I'm new to this place, and I like to get to know all my best players. But I don't know much about you yet.
I don't need to make your mouth hot, Bragg. Fuck off. Damn.
Huh, strange. Well, at any rate, you've been raised by your fellow Americans, and that's all that matters to me. I'm starting to organize an after-school program for motivated athletes like yourself, and I'd like you to be there. You've picked yourself a bright future, but what if one day that future was threatened? Would you be willing to stand up next to me and fight for your country? That's my star player, always reliable. I'm talking about the possibility of this vault falling to the tide of outside forces. I'm talking about the new California Republic, the survivalists, super mutants. But it doesn't just stop at the vault door. Not all of us have been calling Vault 18 home for 200 years. You know what's up there? What's coming? Like it came for the others. We can't just sit and hide while the powers above storm over this great nation. People like you and I have got to fall in and throw our weight behind an effort to save the America we survived to protect and serve.
Hoorah!
You understand what I'm saying? Damn right, soldier. I can tell you have a high endurance already, and you have the strength you need to survive in this world. Now listen, I think you have what it takes to be a great leader, but you're going to need above average charisma and damn fine set of combat skills. I want you to go check out that vigor tester on the wall over there. And if you score right, I'm going to put you at the top of my A-list. Give me a shout when you're done.
All right, let's see. Section 5. Endurance. Is that charisma? 6 charisma. Intelligence. Ooh, we need more intelligence. Agility. Luck. We'll take some luck away. Put that on. Put that on intelligence. Seven, 5, 7, 6, 7, 5. Okay, I like that. The Path of the Warrior, plus 10 damage to all weapons, have your life and physical feature. Right. Attacks with a melee weapon, speech, and unarmed. But you can change these at the end of the prologue. Yeah, I'll probably change it. Those kind of suck.
Just
Look to destroy, fire over fights, by all weapons have plus 3 times critical hit. Fast shot. Using guns and energy weapons, you fire to them more quickly but are less accurate. Kamikaze, you have plus 10 action points. Reckless nature causes you to have -2 damage threshold. Boost cannon, grenades, and spears, move the weapon faster, also has less range. And due to your small size, you have a +1 agility. Trigger adjustment, using guns and energy weapons, you fire to more slowly but are 20% more accurate. Trigger adjustment, I like that. I'm going with that. Well, Kamikaze seems like it's better, it's got more action points, but -2 damage threshold. Yeah. Now I'm going to trigger this one.
Finish the test, then we'll talk.
Woof. Level up. Guns. Gun. What about lockpick? 15. Maybe it'll let melee weapons set at 33. Charge, confirm bachelor, intense training, lady killer, retention. Oh, intense training. We'll put that in perception. What is it, agility? Huh, yeah, put that in agility.
Just finish the test, then we'll talk.
Points of vigor tested with coach back.
So, how did it turn out?
Strength is perform duties.
Damn fine work, but we already knew that. What else does it say?
It says I'm not right for leadership and I have a good mannerism.
So it does. That's definitely a key factor. And?
It says I have the endurance to keep my head in the game.
Nice. Well done, soldier. All right, that has me convinced. You're in the top of your class. Congratulations. You've done everything right by my standards. Report to Chevy in the security office and have her issue you the best gear and post in the base. You've earned it.
Yeah, buddy.
Great.
You know about the wasteland, born soldier?
Well then, you do have that glimmer of greatness in your eyes. What do you want to know?
I want to know what's it like in the wasteland. To talk about America, what's your plans for it?
That's a good question, kid. America?
America.
That's a real big thing to talk about. Here in Vault 18, we have the opportunity to make a real change up there. We're safe and healthy. I want to see you kids make a true difference. Start to put things back together for the red, white, and blue. We'll start with after-school programs, then scouting missions. You kids are smart, good with technology. A bunch of us living down here want to start training you to fight, too. To keep our little investment safe. It's a big world up there, and there are a lot of bad guys. We need to find the good ones and band together. All of us. You betcha.
Is that a radio? Where's that coming from? Lion congressional style. Ah.
And here we have tonight's Vault Hero. You really know how to handle yourself, big guy. Can I ask for a quick post-game play-by-play? Great. I've just got some stuff to talk to you about. You know, Vault drama. Sure.
Yeah, buddy.
So, since we won the game of the year, how should we celebrate? I mean...
What's up?
Meet Jin Harun.
I'm really glad we had the game.
The coach said we...
I can think of a few ways. Come on back to my room. We can figure it out from there.
Hey. Hey. The hell am I supposed to be going? Security.
Oh, hey! You're here to see Chevy? Sure you can, sport. Just remember that Chevy. Well, she's a tough one. Tread carefully. Come on.
Man, I sure hope this election turns out the way I hope. Overseer Christensen or Coach Bragg? Not much of a choice, if you ask me.
Guns, bro.
Mistress, the player that won the football game is here to see you. Your brother sent him.
I know. Thank you, Aaron. You are dismissed.
Yes, of course.
So you're the replacement. What's your name, recruit? Interesting. Try again. And why is it you want to join Vault Security? Well spoken. You meet my expectations. I'll issue you your armor and sidearm. Be prepared to start your training in the morning. Do you have questions for me? John isn't as perceptive as I am. I know a soldier when I see one, even when they don't know it themselves. I'm not simply a security officer, I am a lieutenant. When it is time to fight, my place is beside my men, making sure that my troops survive. If I haven't done well in teaching them to listen, then I will fail in that mission. What have you learned of me so far? I see. You're smarter than my average soldier. Why do I need that? Intelligence may serve your ends, but it is worthless to my needs. You're learning quickly. You're humble. I give you a chance to make mistakes, and you step in line. That's a trait I appreciate. You've impressed me enough that I may send you back to John. I know he'd like to see you again after you're done here.
One soldier per 2 at it. Do I need to have access to best weapons?
There are many ways that I'll train you, physically and mentally. You're a born soldier, and that makes you my perfect match. For now, you should ask John what he would have you do. Dr. Rossman is the one who decides who joins the Wasteland Scouts, and it's Sergeant Norman who approves and leads missions. Dr. Osman will either be in the computer lab or in his home preparing for bed in the lower apartments. You should seek him out to hear his stories. They may teach you something about serving me. Exactly. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 0500. Do not complain. Do not be late.
Damn. I like her.
Great work out there today. Have a good night.
I got some stuff. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh god, not that.
Hey there. You sure look like you're keeping busy. Keep it.
It's about time for you to go to bed, ain't it, star player? Yes, I do. We've already talked about the Patriot program, but I've got another important topic to discuss. I'm running for overseer, and my team is planning to come up with a defense strategy in case the vault is ever breached. I have a feeling we'll have to accelerate our plans. I'll be assembling our best and brightest minds to lead a group of Patriots in defense drills tonight. There aren't many youngins left in Vault 18, so you kids are it. I want to give you the key to a special locker in the security office. If anything ever happens, you run right there and get what's in it. That's my star player. Get ready to go by morning. I have a feeling you'll be a big part of our victory. Was there anything else you need? Fine work, soldier. Look at that. Looks good on you. In my long line of jobs out in the wasteland, I was a soldier at one point. I remember my first assignment as if it were yesterday. I don't tell many people about my past. It's a security risk. But you've earned my respect. Huh, right. Now get out of my office, punk ass.
Damn. That's some funny shit. Okay.
Hey, kid. Here to see my daughter, are you? You're that kid from next door. I haven't seen you around much. Jen said you'd be stopping in to help her with a little problem. Just make sure it's not going to get the two of you into trouble. Just kidding. But not really. We need more babies in Vault 18, so go have fun. No, seriously.
Daddy.
Damn.
What?
Just a sec.
Yes, you do.
Shut up, Dad. Just a sec.
Hope you and Jen are It's our duty to keep the human race going, sweetheart.
funny.
Dad, seriously? Serious. Privacy mode, engage.
Ears turned off. Just make sure it's...
Thanks for coming. I know it's your big night and all. Probably everybody wants a piece of this. I know. Family. Sorry, I should have mentioned it. But I wanted to talk to you, and I had to come home to help Mom with the midgets. Well, I know you just had a chance to talk to Coach Bragg and Lieutenant Chevy. I was wondering if you managed to, well, see a secret list when you were in there. But I guess you are one of his best players, so you must not be willing to hear something bad about him. All right, listen. The Overseer made Bragg and the Patriots the first line of defense in case the vault comes under attack. They're well armed, and he's been training them to fight in the vault's tight spaces, like he's preparing for something. Now, that's great, but the Wasteland kids are crazy. They're rebellious. I don't know about you, but they're also easy to mess with. I overheard Bragg chatting about a list he keeps in his office. He's sorting people in the vault according to it. He said that I'm on the B list. Right. I'm not asking you to betray the coach. Just do... You know just what Bragg and the Patriot... It's a long shot, but maybe he could honestly... But what if it isn't? Dad is a Wasteland scout. He's seen things. He told... There are a lot of people out there that would die to get into the vault and ruin our... I'm sorry. I didn't know you were in so deep with them. You should just go.
Damn.
Clean up.
Damn. That's funny. Guess I go to bed. Let's see. Take back my Wasteland Scouts.
Sure, you'll be in and out of there more than an athlete is in and out of other folks' beds.
Hi. I'm a little busy.
Hey, kid, what in the hell are you doing in my computer lab? So that's why you're bugging me. So, you want to join the elite few? All right, let's talk. You haven't earned my respect yet, but you've managed to avoid my ire. What brings you to the conclusion I need a new scout? Oh, is that so? Well, tough break, kid. I'm going to tell you the exact same thing I told everyone else for the past year. I-15, all the way from Union City to Pine Haven, is torn up like the devil's ass crack. Chief Evanson agrees. Ain't no way any of us is going out of that vault door without a damn fine reason to do so. And before you asked, I've already heard every variation. I won't be talked into telling you why. Last time I opened my mouth, old Bragg almost shit himself gleeful and turned into Captain America. That's a long and complicated story. Truth is, I don't know. You deserve to, and I don't have the answers. The guilt kills me every time I think about it. You're a good kid. I'd like to tell you what I do know. 16 years ago, Sergeant Norman and I were following a tribal guide through Crestline Valley. We needed rest, and he knew a town. Once we got closer, he just stopped, went pale, and readied his gun. We followed him in. The town was empty, torn to hell. The old buildings used for shelter were wrecked, tents were torn, like a tornado stormed through. Then there were all you kids, no one older than 8, scattered, hungry, confused. So I picked you up. Evanson and Norman grabbed your brother and sister, and we walked straight here. Took 2 days, and no one said a word about what we were doing. The rest is history, but I assure you, I didn't carry your ass almost 100 miles just to watch you go back out there and wind up dead. But one day, hopefully when it's safer, you'll get that chance. You betcha, kid.
So go to bed now.
You sure look like you're keeping busy.
Congratulations to the Patriots on yet another win against the Vault Barbarians. Why don't you send the winning player up to my office? I'd like a word with them.
Let's add it. Off to see the wizard. To the overseer's office.
Great job winning the game. Congrats. Yeah, it was. So what brings you to the... Oh yes. Is the door...
The overseer will see you now, ball juggler. Yeah.
Ball
right
juggler.
Low. Nice. Stupid.
So, sounds like you've had an eventful evening. First you score the last touchdown of the season, then you get a coveted post with Vault security. You're shaping up to be a real mover and shaker. What do you plan to do next? Ha! Such a kidder. Now listen here, kid. I've got that Bragg fellow beating the election by 10 points, but that doesn't mean he's out of the game. Bragg offered you that post with his freaky sister down in security. I want to know why. What did he offer you, and what does he expect in return? I didn't. Chevy demanded it. The Wasteland Scouts, Rossman, and Yeti, they didn't sanction it either. When that dry harpy took over, she set her one good eye on making Vault 18 their private fortress. With whatever it was Rossman did to piss off our upstairs friends in the Wasteland, the old folks down here have been running scared. We're an elderly vault, kid. 80% of our inhabitants are in nursing care. They're afraid. They jump at their own shadow. You tell them all the ghost stories about Vault Vikings and psychos blowing up the vault door? No wonder they're out looking for a man like Bragg. Maybe. Possibly. Look, Bragg is the Vault's sweetheart. He's a hard liner, big on security, low on spending. I get that, but the man is a tyrant. He's been driving these kids like dogs, and not just on the field. He has them running laps with machine guns, for God's sake. You know about his after-school program, those long speeches about America and restoring it to purity? Do you know what kind of a man fills a child's head with those machinations? A dictator. I'm worried that after Bragg loses the vote for the Overseer's office, he won't take it peacefully. That's why I called you up here, to get your perspective. This isn't going to be an easy talk, kid. People in the admin office think Bragg's not content with taking over as Overseer by popular vote. They think he's planning a coup, with Chevy supplying him with guns and Bragg training his patriots day and night. I'm worried the whispers may be true. What do you know about Bragg and Chevy's plans tomorrow? They gave you that post in security. You've got to have heard something. My God, they got to you too. How much of that macho bullshit has gone to your head? Are you more interested in protecting the vault or that cockamamie America cult garbage? I don't know what to believe. You know those crazy half-cocked patriot types. One minute they're talking jibber-jabber political nonsense. The next they're Bragg voted last season to let the gun controls in Vault 18 run wild. Now they're everywhere, but only his kids know how to use them. They outnumber Vault security 3-1. We didn't let this happen. I want you to keep an eye on them. Watch what they're doing. Report back to me. If the Patriots are up to something, we ought to know about it. That's all I wanted to hear. All right, then, I'll let you go. I'm sure you and your brother Sean have some trouble to get into. Go on.
Should have stuck with Bragg.